enforce our immigration laws. We need to have some backbone and put some backbone in it. They say that here in our state of Arkansas that we got one of the fastest growing Hispanic communities in the country. Well, yes, that's true. Fastest growing Hispanics. And the Bible says when there's strangers or aliens in your midst, you must be kind and take care of them. Well, yes, that's true. From a biblical principle, from a Christian principle, we must. However, we also must have a foreign policy too, so we can keep our rule of law in force. But I want to elaborate on that. I will do more of that when I'm on the campaign trail. So, I also believe that on abortion, that a woman has a right to choose what she decides must happen between her and the life she's going to bring into this world. Some people say, well, she needs to go ahead and abort if there's a medical problem, or if there's a medical condition that might affect the health of her and the baby, or the fetus. Well, I believe the overall decision lies with her, God, and counseling, and family members and loved ones. Well, in a situation like this, well, she don't have any family. Well, in this case, she should be given the option of counseling. You know, if she has no family or no friends or anything. That's what I believe on abortion. And I really would not get off into that, because elections and the way you're going to get into office lives or die on how you answer the abortion question. Here's the answer for me. Right to choose. She has the right to choose. Just that simple. Okay. I also believe this. Yes, it's pretty evident I was born an African American or a Negro American or a colored person. I'm going to steal this from Larry Sinclair, who's running for the 24th Congressional District in Florida. We are Americans. We are people. We're also a nation of many, many talents. You know, and we should stop this, hey, yeah, I'm a black man, I'm a Chinaman, you know. But I got news for you and Mr. America out here. I've been overseas. I was stationed in Germany. When you're overseas, nobody looks at you and say, hey, that's a black American. Hey, that's a white American. Hey, that's a Chinese American. Guess what? They say you are American. Pretty firebrand, ain't it? Very firebrand. Because that's what you are. You're not any different to them. You are an American. Because they know who their countrymen are by the way their countrymen conduct themselves. So when they see the tourists coming in, those are Americans. So that's what we are. We are Americans first before we're anything else. You know? And I can tell you, we're all creations of the one heavenly creator. In his eyes, we are his children, not American. So I just want to say in closing, at this time I need 2,000 signatures to be placed on the ballot. I got till May, according to what I talked to the Secretary of State office. And I will be, if I'm financially able, to make rounds in Faulkner County, Clinton, and over in Searcy, and anywhere in the 2nd Congressional District. I will explain more about that on my website. At this time, I'm not financially able to travel and gather a petition. So I'm not going to ask for money. If you can pay for posters for me out of your own pockets, that would be fine, you know, because it'll be your money, you know. And that's another thing that I need to discuss at another time, but not right now. I want to thank you for letting me come into your homes. And I want you to consider me for your consideration as your next representative from the state of Arkansas in the 2nd Congressional District, representing you with no allegiance except to God and you. Thank you very much, and I will be getting a website pretty soon. For now, I'm going to let this temporary one suffice. You see it on your screen right there. And consider me as your choice. And if you're undecided, please don't think like that, because people that are undecided can change things at the last minute of a minute. So when you vote, vote for me. Vote for me because I would not have any allegiance other than to God and you. Vote for me because it's the right thing to do. We need to let the Democrats and the Republicans know, and I say this right now, as I look you straight in the eye, even though I'm looking at the camera, our public office, let me emphasize the point. Our public office, to the Republicans and the Democrats, I say this to you, are not for sale at any price. Not by your boys that sponsor your big corporations and everything else just so they can get some kind of agenda going. Just so they can pad your pocket with PAC money. Our public offices are not for sale. They belong to the people. It's just that simple. You know, whether you elect me, please do, or somebody else, understand this, Mr. and Mrs. Arkansas. Our public office is not for sale at any price. And it's time we send a message. And you can send that message by sending me. I will represent you, and I'll work hard. And I'll certainly look after the interest of Arkansans first. You know, and that's my promise to you. Very much so. Thank you for letting me come into your home. I will be giving you more details later. Thank you very much for your time. Sign off. Charles Neely, independent candidate for the 2nd Congressional District of Arkansas.